morning from Bangkok. Today we're exploring another city, another neighborhood. This is the Song Wat neighborhood, which was recently announced one of the top 40 coolest neighborhoods in the world by Time Out magazine. But actually, I knew it was cool before that. We were here a year ago and we walked down this street and I knew it was one of the oldest neighborhoods in the world. Now, we saw lots of really cool architecture, cafes, like food stores. It seemed to be a place that a lot of locals loved. And then Time Out found out about it, and so it's become a little bit more popular. But it was always popular amongst the Thais because we saw a lot of people taking Instagram photos here. Today we're going to take you on a little bit of a walking tour because it's very short, 1.2 kilometers of where to eat, drink, and just things to see because this is one of the coolest neighborhoods in the world. First stop, we're going to one of the oldest neighborhood restaurants here, and it serves goose. We're here early in the day because we've heard that it sells out by noon. It's that popular. One of the great things is that you can see there's artwork all over this neighborhood. It is beautiful. There's a piece here that's stunning, and then as we turn the corner, there's a spot where if you have a car, it's a great spot for parking. You can see it says Belgium in Thailand. That's because it's actually a Belgian artist that came here. He painted this one, but probably the most famous one is the one that I saw the first time we were here, which is this one, the two elephants. And as we know, elephants are so important in Thailand. So, as I mentioned, it was named one of the coolest neighborhoods, and actually the reason is very special and one that I love. Of course, it's great that it's an old neighborhood, but actually what makes it special, and I think so important in Bangkok where things are torn down and then rebuilt on, is that a lot of the businesses here along this road, what they do is instead of tearing down buildings and putting something new up, they're actually incorporating their business into the current architecture. So it's a blend of history, but also new entrepreneurship. All right, so we're here at Urai Braised Goose. This is a place I wanted to go to first because it definitely sells out. It's still very much a local spot. It's one of the oldest restaurants in the neighborhood, and it's actually one of the Michelin selected restaurants. So Michelin has 3 levels. They have the stars, they have the gourmand bib, and then they have selected. Selected is actually my favorite because for stars, it's very expensive. For gourmand bib, that's where all of the tourists go. So it goes from being a local place to not a local place, but for some reason, they don't go to those selected restaurants. And so I always find they're fantastic. And looking around, you can see this is still very local. So they only have 2 items on this menu. It is goose. They've been doing this for 4 generations, 60 years. And what they do is they braise it in a 5-spice soup, which they've given us a little bit of. And then also, well, I'll save it for the end for what's special. But the idea is you take a little bit of this 5-spice soup, you put it in the dipping sauce, and oh wow. Okay, I think you're gonna like this. It's super deep, rich in flavor, very tender. And then this vinegar mixture just gives it like a punch. So it's like you've got the smoothness and then just like a little kick. Why don't you try? But different.
So I have one thing here. Between these two,
Yeah.
this two is good actually, but I choose this one.
You like the 5-spice soup?
This flavor is
Yeah.
very rich,
Yeah.
and yeah, I still can feel that in my tongue now.
Yeah. You don't like sour as much as I do, so I actually really like sour. So I love this like sour vinegar dip. You're more of a, if it tastes good without the sour, let's go with that. So that makes a lot of sense. But did you see in there, Alan, they actually have coagulated blood. Coagulated blood is almost like a blood jello. People get really disgusted by it if they've never had it before, but once you have it, you realize it just tastes like meat. It's just very tender, melt in your mouth meat. Yeah, people are often like, "Ugh, blood jello." That seems weird, but it's the only way I can kind of describe it, but it's really, oh, it's good. You're gonna love this. It's all the 5-spice soup. Anyway, this spot opens at 10 a.m. It's 11 and they say technically until 1, but a lot of times it's sold out by 12, and that's because so many people come here and actually get it to go. So I would say Michelin star selected restaurants, like another huge win. And so far, this street is delicious. right, that was delicious. It was $2.80 altogether, $2.50 for the goose, which is a steal, and $30 for the rice. But that was only breakfast number 1. We're gonna head next door for breakfast number 2. Oh yeah, I think it is. I think we might be in the right place. Hello, open? Oh, so nice. All right, our next stop is at a noodle house, and it literally means beef brewery. It is called Rong Klang Noya. Again, pronouncing that wrong, but it means beef brewery. And what's interesting is that this was actually started, it's a new restaurant, by a food influencer. So I don't know if they are a Instagrammer, YouTuber, TikToker, but they started this. And what I really respect about it is that it's in an old Sino-Portuguese storehouse. And so it still maintains all the architecture, all the feel. They've really taken a lot of time for the preservation of this. And I think it's been so popular that I believe they've opened up at M-Sphere. So it's not just this small 5-table shop anymore. Maybe people like me, so many people came that they thought we need to have, you know, a more modern shop in M-Sphere. I ordered wrong. So I think Alan's dish and my dish is in the same bowl. That's okay, because I'm not that hungry. We have a lot more food to come, so I'm gonna let him eat. But we've got some of this braised beef and sliced beef, and I also love the egg noodles, this broth. Oh, the broth is good. It's like a little bit garlicky. It's really, really great. Oh my God. The braised beef just melts in your mouth. Oh, that's amazing. Noodles, just a little bit al dente, a little bit crunchy. This is fantastic. So I would say it's like a really Insta-famous kind of place, but also backed up by fantastic food, I think. I mean, it must be popular because they've got a new spot in M-Sphere. So this is actually one of the oldest Chinese schools in Bangkok, and a lot of the most famous people in Bangkok, the businessmen, the rich, the famous, they all went here. So you can see here, there are so many places to eat. This is actually a cafe and then also like a kitchen store. So they have lots of these old vintage and new spots. But then also they're supposed to have, it's called The Lab. It's supposed to be a really great place for traditional Thai food that they've made into like a cafe type thing. We just don't have time today. All right, next spot, we're at FV. Okay, so I snagged the big chair. I just have to say, this place is another spot that's so cool. The interior, wow. So FV stands for fruits and vegetables, and so it has a fantastic drinks menu. It's also known for its small bites, but also granitas or shaved ice. They do seasonal ones. They're supposed to be fantastic. The menu looks great, but as soon as you come in here, you just see all of this artwork, some historical, some photography, like street work. There's just so much to see. It's just very eclectic. It's an old storehouse, and then in the middle here, just to my right, is a Thai wooden house that's featured. So just really so many things to look at here, and this really, I think, represents what the neighborhood is about, that mixture of old and new entrepreneurship, but also maintaining historical cultural heritage. I love it here. Although we initially thought we'd come in here and get coffee because it's morning and we didn't sleep well last night, so we're feeling tired, we needed a pick-me-up. There's no coffee on the menu, but so many interesting fruit juices, jellies. I just have to say, if you're looking for something different that's Thai inspired, this is definitely the place. Alan ended up getting a pineapple juice, and I challenged myself a little bit. I am getting this watermelon granita. It has dried fish and crispy shallot mix with it. And so you get the watermelon, which I know I like, the coolness, refreshing, but then also, I guess we'll get a little bit of umami from the fish and then some tastiness from the shallot. I only put a little bit on just because I don't love dried fish. but a little bit of it actually works. I'm gonna put just a bit more on to see. That's really good. It definitely works. If you don't like dried fish, I wouldn't put too much on at once, but it's refreshing and yet savory. It's really good. All right, so Bangkok changes quickly. As I said, we were here just under a year ago and we visited down here because there is a mosque, a yellow mosque. It looks very different from regular mosques. But since then, there's now a bunch of street art and it looks like there's a museum next to it. So I feel like a lot of people are gonna go down and take pictures with the mosque because it's beautiful and may have no idea that it's actually a mosque. And right next to the photo opportunity is actually a spot that's been open. Well, this is not the original location. They have a few around the city, but these buns, artisanal buns, they've been making for generations, I think over 100 years. They have a plant-based pork that's gotta be jackfruit, mantou, black sesame, barbecue pork, pork salted egg, bean, white sesame, taro. Can I get one plant-based pork and one, do you want the white bean among the bean, the white sesame? For which one?
Plant-based.
Wait 20 minutes? Okay, I will have the barbecue pork then. And for you? And one white sesame bean, please. And the barbecue pork has a different dot color? Okay, perfect. Okay. Gotcha. Thank you. All right, we got sidetracked. So, passing by the mosque that we visited last time, we saw that they have new street art there. So that's very popular, and it looks like they've got a new art gallery there. And then I saw right next door on the corner here is Gulang Bao. So Gulang Bao has been around for over 100 years, family business. They make all of their bao buns by hand, and they have a store here. So you come in, Alan got the white sesame bean, which I will give to him. And then I originally asked for the plant-based pork, just, you know, supporting all my plant-based friends, even though I really wanted the pork, but they told me we're gonna have to wait for 20 minutes. And so instead, I got the barbecue pork. So you can see them making it as you come in. It's pretty cool. And then two of these together was only 24 Thai baht, so very affordable. They also have some traditional Thai drinks there. I was really curious to see actually what the plant-based pork would be like, because I'm assuming that's gonna be like a jackfruit dish. So also I think would be delicious because, you know, there's a lot of jackfruit dishes in Asia that are fantastic, and they just happen to have the same consistency as shredded pork. Anyway, let's get in on this. Whew. So yeah, I got the barbecued pork. I mean, I think you can't go wrong with any of them, but if I'm not gonna have the plant-based pork, let's go for the real thing. The bun, so soft. What do you think? Really, really good. It's good. The sun went away for a little bit, and now it is back. You can see my camera is getting really, really bright. So we're going to have a little bit of this, take a break. Even though we only literally walked 200 meters from FB. Everything on this street is at most a 4-minute walk. That's how nice it is. All right, so this is the mosque we visited last time. And what I would say is they have a sign here, they welcome everyone. All mosques do. It doesn't matter what religion you believe in, or if you don't believe in anything, you're welcome. But you do need to dress appropriately because it's very loud here. They're doing, I don't know if you can see, lots of construction in this area, lots of things changing. People are actually worshiping there. So be respectful in both what you wear. So any tight fitting things that doesn't really belong in a mosque, and don't treat it like a tourist attraction. So Instagram photos should be here, not back there. It is 1:30 p.m. right now. When we first got here, the only people here were really people because it's a Monday delivering deliveries after the weekend. Now there are a lot of people out here. It's becoming a popular neighborhood. The other thing that has come is, I don't know if you can see this, but a very dark gray ominous sky. And Alan drove a motorbike here, so I think we're gonna skip the ice cream. But on my website, Bacon is Magic, I will put a QR code somewhere, maybe right there, of all of the places that were on my list with the ice cream. It's a traditional chestnut coconut ice cream, I think. It's supposed to be really good. And there's an alley where you can take all the Instagram photos you want. Anyway, we're gonna head back to the only major big box kind of business, which is at the entrance, and that is 7-Eleven. Fingers crossed, there's a man there, very well known in the neighborhood, that makes dumplings. So we might get some dumplings to go. I'm hoping he's there. But my tip for you for this place is come early. No lines, you can get into places, they're still open. That Goose place closes early, it's already closed. So come early, come hungry, come thirsty. There's lots to do here. Oh no, the dumpling guy wasn't here. But as I said, we're gonna go because look at that. It's gonna start to rain. Well, it looks like it's gonna rain, but then look at this. Here's the sun. Who knows? That's what it's like here every day. Is it gonna rain? Is it not? It's not. It does look like it's eventually gonna rain. I will include a QR code right here with all the places that I want to go, places that I researched, things that weren't open today, things I think you would like to see. It will be a QR code here and a link in my description to my website, and you'll get all the information that I researched before I came here. I'll see you in a new video next week, also from Bangkok. And don't forget to follow Alan on Motor Rounds if you would like to see motorcycling videos. He's also motorcycling around the city. It's getting a little hectic here. We'll see you guys later.